from Jacksonville and worked together to follow and ultimately kill a rapper who was here celebrating his birthday. 4 of those suspects appeared in court today. Fox 13's Ariel Placencia joins us live in Tampa. And Ariel, we know authorities are still searching for the 5th suspect.
Now, I think they're still searching for the 5th suspect. I could be wrong on that. And let me actually just find you an updated video from today. But they are Foolio death penalty. Here we go. Is it that? No. I think I got to do it this week. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, there's a court proceeding. Oh, here we go.
The prosecutors in the Foolio murder trial want the death penalty for everyone that got caught for the hit. Do you think they all deserve it?
They don't want the death penalty for her. By the way, it's rumored that she's working with them already. There was already preliminary statements that she was cooperating with detectives in the initial interview where she was clarifying about how someone got to use her phone. And she was basically saying, hey, I didn't know that we were going to murder these guys, even though, you know, she's lying. But she was down to kind of throw the other guys under the bus. At first, she was trying to defend the guy who was her boyfriend. But her name is Alicia Andrews, her boyfriend. I forgot his name. She was trying to defend him. And I'll show you her boyfriend when we see it. She was trying to defend him to make it seem like, oh, no, he was influenced by these guys, but he didn't know as well. This is her boyfriend right here. Why would she try to defend him? This guy, he was one of the shooters. He's cooked. Why would she try to defend him, though? She would try to defend him because she's currently pregnant. So she's pregnant. And so after the murder of Foolio, I don't know if she's ever been pregnant before, but they knew the police was going to come at some point. There was so much national attention on this case. They knew they were going to get arrested. The dude was fucking her, just probably not pulling out like, fuck it, like we're probably going to go down for life. He was nutting in her, and then she got pregnant. So she got pregnant afterwards, after she helped him participate in the murder of Foolio. And when she talked to detectives, she was down to pretty much tell on the other guy because she don't know them like that. She's down to tell on the 2 brothers, and she's down to tell on the 18-year-old, or actually I think it was 19, the 19-year-old who did the shooting. So the 3 shooters, for whatever reason, you know, clearly, you know, she's not that smart. She thought her cooperation might help her and her baby daddy / boyfriend out because they didn't do any shooting. But here how it works in most states. I actually found out some interesting about, like, you know, certain states are really, like Florida, really gonna get your ass, bro. When you plan a murder, it's like you pulled the trigger. Now, that might matter as sentencing, but they're not gonna care, or they're not gonna let you off because you didn't pull the trigger. They're not gonna give you like some separate charge. You're gonna also get murdered. Many even states, like for example, like New Jersey is one of these. In New Jersey, attempted murder or say like attempted robbery is seen as if you did the crime. So they play it out like, well, you wanted to be successful, so we're going to give you punishment as if you were successful. And they usually take it to the extent with that. Certain places don't play about certain shit. And such is the case in Florida. Florida ain't playing about these people premeditatedly traveling, you know, across multiple counties to go kill this guy. And the woman who is, you know, Alicia Andrews, which is her, she thought her, you know, cooperative, you know, nature with the cops was going to save them. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll save, I don't know, maybe 20 years off her life. She's probably going to have to do, like, these other guys are never getting out of jail. Like, she probably is going to have a chance to get out of jail. I think she thought she could, like, try to cooperate with the police and be like, oh, we didn't know what was going on. It was me and my boyfriend. Oh, but they were like, there was mad calls made from your phone. Oh, no, yeah, we're in the car with these guys. They asked us, whatever. So, she, you know, I always tell you, a woman is only loyal to her emotions. And second of all, she's loyal to the dick she's sucking or fucking. And she's trying to protect her guy. But it's clear her guy was part of it and not like an innocent bystander. So that's what they're realizing. They're fucked. Okay? Let me see if we could find anything. Foolio, death penalty. Okay. So the death penalty, here we go. By the way, this one Davion Murphy nigga, he still remains at large. If this nigga isn't in Mexico by now, he's an idiot. Davion Murphy, he's the 5th suspect wanted in the murder of Foolio. The Florida state attorney is basically filing motion. By the way, they said, actually, we could look. You want to see me look this up right now? This is how easy this is to look half of this shit up, right? Watch. Actually, no. This is it's Hillsborough County court case search. I don't think I got to log in. We have corporate accounts with like all these accounts, with all these like, clerks. But I'm not about to log in on stream. Let me see. Here we go. Cool. So let's do a nice little case search. I'll be able to read the document. I should have pulled it before stream. Okay, it's not working. Yeah, the website's down. Anyway, the point is this. The Florida state attorney, Susan S. Lopez, has filed a motion in the criminal court saying that the state does intend to seek the death penalty for 3 suspects. Isaiah Chance, by the way, that's the boyfriend of the girl who got pregnant. So her boyfriend name is Isaiah Chance. She was trying to save him. Sean Gathright and Rashad Murphy. By the way, the woman already started to snitch. I don't have the paper. Well, actually, I have it somewhere, but I won't bore y'all with me looking for it. Essentially, we realized that the girl was already starting to snitch because she was already talking about the plot and how she was an innocent bystander, right? So she's down to tell. She's just not down to put her boyfriend in jail. She cares about her boyfriend. That's her baby daddy. She's pregnant for him. The other 3 niggas she don't give a fuck about. Now, granted, I don't think it doesn't work like that. You don't get to save your lover when your lover and you basically were responsible for plotting this whole thing and dropping locations. So you might be able to save yourself because you're snitching, but you don't get to snitch for your boyfriend. They got one snitch. They don't need another. The rest of these people are going to get cooked. Now, do I think they're going to get the death penalty? I don't think so. I think they're going to get life. They're going to get life, but maybe not a death penalty, okay? But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think they sought after the death penalty in the maybe they do get the death penalty. Maybe they do get the death penalty because in the X case, the reason why they didn't go after the death penalty for these guys is because the motive for everything that happened was a robbery. So these guys went for money and they had no premeditated reason or motive to kill X. They just happened to kill him in the commission of the robbery, right? Which now it turns to murder. But because it wasn't that premeditated in terms of that they wanted to kill him, they didn't go for death penalty. But in here, this was a hit. This was meant to kill the guy, which death penalty it is. So if you ask me, I think this is a great thing, okay? You got to send a message to people. Death penalty should be on the table. And also, Alicia Andrews it's good that she finally understands. Give me 1 second.
Did the talk.
All right, yeah, we can't find a news article on it. Why not? I was trying to find the news article.
Penalty.
The final decision has not been made. It is going to.
Daddy.
Oh yeah, no, this was an old video where she was requesting a speedy trial, and I think she already got to deal with the feds, or not feds, but the government. Okay, so the reality is that her boyfriend, which is this nigga, when you're a snitch, you can't save your man. So you won't have that baby, and I think she's about like 3 months at this point, 3-4 months. You're going to have that baby, and you're going to spit that little kid out in jail. They're going to take that kid away from you. You don't get no 2 weeks with your kid. They take that kid from you because you're locked up. You're going to plea out. Your baby father, he ain't never going to get out of jail, or they're going to stick a needle in his fucking arm and fucking poison him, and he's going to die with his tongue sticking out of his mouth, and he's going to be gone. He ain't never going to be a father to your kid. You're only going to preserve his scum DNA, and that's about it. There is no family that's going to be like, you know, in some of these little weirdo chicks' mentality, they think they're going to come out on the other side and be a family. No. He's either going to die or spend the rest of his life in a cell. That's it. You're going to get out at some point because you're snitching. So they're going to give you 20 years. So your kid is going to get taken from you. When you spit that kid out, they're going to take the kid from you. They're going to put it in foster care system most likely. I don't even know if they'll give it to the family, but whatever. Your kid is going to know you when that kid is like 21 plus. No attachment. Just know that your mom was in jail for doing some really dumb shit. Hopefully you can salvage that relationship after you've done your 20, 30 years or whatever you're going to do. And at that point, you're going to have to realize that her father is either going to be on death row, awaiting a needle, and maybe you could introduce your daughter to him through a glass. But I don't even think that'll even happen because your daughter won't even know you. So this baby being born is not going to see the two criminals that basically helped create him. That's just reality of it. So the chick pregnant.
I'm sorry, in the House or Senate? Has January 13th through the 17th.
February 17th, I will be in committee those weeks. Also, the week of
I just want to know how she getting her baby hairs laid down while she in jail. This don't make no fucking sense. What type of jail is this? She showing up to court, baby hairs laid down like she finna go to the club. She just got to get out of this little orange outfit. What the fuck?
December 2nd, I will be in committee. Legislative session starting that. Yes.
On behalf of Rashad Murphy. Judge, not speaking for any other counsel, certainly for myself on behalf of Mr. Murphy. As the court knows, he's charged with first-degree murder. We have not received a notice yet, but we potentially contemplate that there may be a notice filed by the state seeking death. As the court is aware, this is a 5-defendant first-degree murder that encompasses dual jurisdictions, both Jacksonville and Tampa. Although I haven't looked at the state's discovery notice, because I just received it a day or two ago, inclusive of the in excess of 300-page police report, as well as what I anticipate to be dozens of listed witnesses, I anticipate, as it relates to first phase, having to engage multiple experts inclusive of cell phone and social media.
Well, listen, and I don't mean to cut you off, but if that's accurate, that the state is considering the death penalty against your client, is that accurate, first of all?
Judge, it is accurate. A final decision has not been made. It is going to be reviewed within the next 2 weeks, Judge.
Okay. So that
Not just his client, but there are others as well.
Inclusive of my client as well, Your Honor. I would also adopt most of Mr. Gonzalez's argument, but I would defer to him.
And you guys can remain seated when you're talking to me, unless you need to stand up to see me. That's the only reason why. Okay. Okay. So, and then, Mr. Petratus, what is your?
Somebody said she getting less than 15 years. Perhaps. I would disagree Except here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing. Well, two things, and I'll use the X case, right? So Robert Allen, who was the snitch in that case, Robert Allen ended up, which by the way, you know what she's gonna have to do, right? And this is how you get to see how much a bitch really love a nigga. You know, if she gets less than 15 years, she's gonna have to sit on a stand and put her baby daddy in jail for life, right? There ain't no, oh nah, I'll do it for the other 3, but not my baby daddy. No. You gotta send your baby daddy down the river if you want to get out. Robert Allen sat there and sent all 3 niggas down the river. But of course, he don't know them niggas. Well, he definitely did know them, but they paid him $5,000 out of a $50,000 robbery. Now, the reason why, Robert Allen got 5 years low key. But I think he's out. Is Robert Allen out? Let me see. Let me Google that real quick. The nigga who snitched, everybody else did life. Robert Allen, XXX Tentacion. He got 5 years, I think. Yeah, he got sentenced. This nigga right here. Oh my God. Remember when he was handcuffed? It was like he was pointing niggas out? Real nigga, man. Hold on. Oh, he got 7 years, but there was 2 years already in. And he got 20 years probation. Let me see. Yeah, the rapper. So X's family agreed with his sentence, even though it was light. He didn't pull the trigger. He was part of the robbery, but he also told on the other people. This was May 2023. Let me see. He got credit for 5 years he already spent. Yeah, so he got to spend 2 more years. So if he did, this article was written May 2023. So, by the way, May 17th, that's my birthday. So by next year, my birthday, which is literally, 7 months away? Robert Allen, who snitched on the rest of the niggas who got life, he gonna be free. So yeah, I agree with y'all. But here's the thing. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Shorty is gonna tell her, like, remember, she got pregnant by the nigga. And I ain't gonna lie. If I knew I was gonna get locked up for life, nigga, my bitch, who I know we did this crime together, nigga, I'm nutting in her like it's going out of style, nigga. Nigga, I gotta start replicating my DNA. Fuck it, right? Here's the thing. Her plea, if she's gonna tell, won't be sympathetic to her boyfriend. If she was smart, you know what she would have done? Low key, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to get the nigga to impregnate you, get married to the nigga, right? When you both on the run, or now on the run, like the cops are closing in. Get married to the nigga. Now it gives you some legal protection because you can't, you could evoke certain rights that would disallow you or protect you if you don't want to speak about your husband. But America don't respect a baby daddy, a baby mama, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend status. If they were family, it would be very different. You get what I'm saying? Which that's what they should have done. You got her pregnant already. You should have married her. And if you married her, when she took a plea, her legal team could negotiate with the government to say, hey, she can't provide this testimony in regards to her husband. That's good. But baby daddy, oh hell nah, snitch on that nigga. The fuck? Yeah, so yeah, and by the way, your shots I'm so happy that y'all are I think the more we talk about some of these cases, I could tell we're all getting smarter because I'm learning too and y'all learning too. I don't have to explain that process. Yeah, if you're married to someone, there's legal things that protects you that literally you could invoke to say, I'm not going to speak about my husband or I'm not going to speak about my wife, right? And if she ever wanted to, we think she's gonna get, like, we're looking at Robert Allen. He got 2 years extra in jail. Well, really, he got 5 years already, and then the 2 years he about to do, so he got 7. Let's say she gets 7 or even 10. If she gets 10, still a win, right? But you think she wants to come home and not be with that nigga? She wants to come home because she's carrying his kid. But how she's snitching? You see, in these cases, they don't need 3 snitches. They need 1. And who's the best candidate to snitch? The girl. Because women usually feel like they're the least accountable for some crime like that. Oh, I didn't know. He just asked me to drop my location. I never know what was going to happen. I didn't think they were going to come kill him. I didn't know about that. No, I usually, when I go out, I drop my location to, like, all type of goofy shit. We're like suckers and believe in women. Like, oh my God, yeah, she's fine. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, actually already snitch. Well, already snitch in a police interview. You need her to snitch on a stand. Yo, these niggas are facing death. Like, they're not taking a plea. When you're facing death, you're going to trial. Unless these guys are going to be like, take the plea to say life imprisonment without parole, no death. Okay. But once the prosecutor goes for death, they're not about to be like, oh, here's 20 years. The fuck? If they're going for death, the only plea they would give you is you never getting out of prison again. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the other thing. This is the deal. Now, I'm not going to give you all, if one defendant decides they don't want to waive speedy trial, that's fine. That's absolutely right. However, we're not going to have witnesses being deposed and redeposed and brought back on anyone else's schedule. So discovery will have to be expedited, and you guys are just going to have to be ready to go. So that's just the way it is. Okay. And then if something occurs and you've already deposed a witness and a new issue has arisen and you want to go back and talk to the witness about something different that wasn't already covered, then great, we can talk about it. Maybe the state would stipulate. Okay. But that is going to put a time crunch on discovery. Okay, Ms. Hurdle?
Yes, Your Honor. Also, I will be probably speaking with the other defensive counsel on this as pertains to our position with wanting to move forward with the settlements. So that may be coming.
Force you into
Us being ready, but
Yeah, Shorty really is fucking pregnant like a dummy. Okay.
conducting testing of any to the defense by October 1st. Okay. Okay. So let's deal with Miss Andrews then. So state and Miss Hurdle, January 6th for trial. Okay?
That's her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend, man.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the baby daddy. That nigga shot the club up quick. And by the way, I'm going to be honest with you. Dumb for being in the murder, smart for getting the girl pregnant. Why? Yo, you give the girl more incentive to try to save you. Like, you put a baby in her stomach. Which, now if she's going to keep, yeah, she might still throw you under the bus, but she thinks a little bit twice because you're going to be the father of her child. So smart for getting her pregnant, just dumb for being involved in a murder. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And we will set a pretrial conference, which will be a status for everybody, but it will be a pretrial conference.
Okay.
Many believe.
I bet. All right. So Shorty is trying to do the impossible. Snitch, but not snitch on her boyfriend. She don't give a fuck about this guy right here, Sean Gathright. She don't give a fuck about Rashad Murphy, the guy down here you could barely see. And then the guy who's still on the run, which is Davion Murphy. You know the U.S. Marshals is looking for that nigga. Like, you know, like again, they're probably looking for Davion Murphy so crazy he can't call nobody in the family, use any credit card that's connected to the family, access or go to a bank and access any account. They're looking for this, any phone line in his name. They're looking for him real heavy, and I do think they're gonna find him pretty soon. But yeah, they intend to give these niggas death. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Little YSL trial update, man. Let me tell you, or y'all tell me why. They said niggas was pillow talking about Thug. They said Thug was stingy as shit. And they was saying, how is a nigga like Thug who's so rich? How is he stingy? Let me see. Let me actually go to Twitter. Here we go. Here we go. So this was a wiretap. So again, you know, a lot of people want to believe that, yo, you know, the only evidence that the prosecutors had were Woody and these people who did these interrogations who was just talking. Well, no, they kind of had a couple more people. And not only a couple more people, they had a couple more things. They had wiretaps. Now, remember from us talking to Myron, even though he worked for the feds, he said it costs a lot of money to monitor a wiretap, right? He said $50,000 a month. Obviously, the feds got that money to fund, you know, FBI or whoever else is doing the investigation. The state don't really have that much money to waste. So usually if they're doing this, they're doing it for a fucking reason. Anyway, they played a wiretap and it revealed that an alleged gang member was complaining about Young Thug being stingy. He said, mentioned the other side was making mamas cry, but Young Thug wouldn't give them any money. All right, just listen.
Goddamn, we just really talking about Spider, like how Charlotte got all these goddamn papers.
We all know Spider is Thug.
Goddamn, how goddamn, we just really talking about Spider, like how Charlotte got all these goddamn papers, but really letting these folks really just get the really ups on nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way, bro. Like just being real, bro. Ain't no young nigga his age. Charlotte the richest young nigga in Atlanta, Georgia, bro. Ain't no nigga having more money than Charlotte, bro. Yeah. Nah, hell no. Like, come on, bro. Nigga ain't having that much more money than Charlotte, bro. Charlotte supposed to be having that shit. Charlotte supposed to be cleaning that shit up, bro. Like, no, man, Charlotte supposed to be cleaning that shit up, bro.
But, like, you just, look, just see how it is now. Like, and they got some corny ass niggas him, bro. When we was around him, bro, like, you know, we still gonna do, you know what I'm saying? We still gonna do it anyway, but, like,
yeah.
You feel me? Like, man, damn.
That shit ain't right, though. That shit crazy, bro, for a nigga be having that money like that and just be really stingy with that shit, like, spread it, like, spend that shit. Don't matter if you feel like you're gonna take a lot. You can't take a lot.
Now, I hope you understand what's being said. They're saying that Young Thug is probably one of the richest dude they believe in the state that's his age. And they said that, like, you know, they're talking about, like, this ongoing battle or beef with some other group. I don't know who they're talking about, if they're talking about YFN or, like, the Inglewood, what is it, Mafia Flame or whatever that is. Anyway, they're basically saying Young Thug not spending the money. Young Thug being stingy. Young Thug not putting the millions in the streets. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, when you got money like you, nigga, you richest young nigga in the city.
Yeah.
Shit be crazy. That shit be get with it. I ain't gonna like that shit get with it. This is my opinion. I be really thinking Charlotte be setting nigga ass up though, really, bro.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Nah, the black slime in here, boy.
Man, I'm trying. Hey, listen, man, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I be thinking that shit be a setup, bro. Like, Charlotte get so comfortable with a nigga ass. He just be want to, man, I can't explain because I really don't know, but Charlotte be having nigga in them motherfuckers. You know, nigga be in the jail cell thinking all tight, like thinking outside the box, bro. Like, that shit be crazy, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Like, man, that shit crazy, bro. Knowing these folks mama crying and you ain't making these nigga mamas and dad cry, like, man, come on, bro. Like, that shit be wrong, bro.
Now, so they're also playing shit that's kind of, showing the nature of how, maybe people like gang members or whoever that was either fucking with Thug, like they were complaining about him too. Like, Woody's the prototypical example of how, these people were complaining about Thug, right? Let's see if we could. I want to hear the whole wiretap. Here we go. So it's a guy named Lil D, and his here we go.
And call we have gotten to Mr. Wright
has nothing to do with what Garlington has going. This is actually proof
on Instagram.
Okay, so
In terms of it being bad character.
Oh, my shit never said for him. Probably I thought he said he was on Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to put them perks on your page, bro?
But what perk?
Now, apparently, Woody was warning that there wasn't going to be indictments. So, like, Woody's a slimy motherfucker, right? Woody's working with the cops. He's snitching, but he's also telling the gang anything he gets to know via the cops. I don't know how he justifies that, because they'll be like, yo, nigga, how you know this? But he's playing both sides.
First I got.
You want to post? I post on.
I
don't never. My shit never sell for Instagram, bro.
For real.
Bro, I always post first shit. My shit never sell for Instagram. That's why I don't read them doing that type of shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, my shit never sell for Instagram. Like, what
Now I seen that. That's saying if you doing that shit, bro, that's what he was getting hit.
Yeah, no, he was doing that shit. Some folks will be, they'll be hit when the motherfuckers gone and shit.
Looking through what Mr. Shart said in statements, but
calls probably proceed as if we're going to offer them, because even if the
Okay. Few more things I just want to show you. Okay. And wiretap. Okay, so. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting.
My name is James, J.A.
Yo, chat. FBI agent. Detailed phone records from... Yo, this is what I'm telling you. Birdman is so smart and lucky. As soon as he seen this Too Hot in Atlanta, that nigga said, I don't fuck with y'all Atlanta niggas anyway, nigga. I'm going back to Louisiana, nigga. I'm going back to Miami, nigga. I don't know what y'all got going on in Atlanta, but good luck. 2 fingers. Peace. That nigga was smart.
MES.
we have a defense a YSL member in the jail and hurt
Hold on.
concern Mr. Ryan.
No.
And
Oh, wait.
there's been
No, I clicked off of it. Here we go.
My name is James, J-A-M-E.
So this is the FBI agent.
Yes, last name Bernie.
Give me 1 second.
B-E-R-N-I. Yep, I'm a special agent with the FBI.
And what in the FBI do you do?
Yeah, I'm currently assigned to the FBI's CAST team, C-A-S-T.
What is the FBI's CAST team? What does that stand for?
So CAST, which stands for Cellular Analysis Survey Team. It's a team stood up by the FBI in 2009 after the FBI noticed an increased use of cell phone records in criminal trials. So CAST team members like myself specialize in both active and historic cell phone mapping and tracking.
Did you ever perform phone toll analysis for the January 10th, 2015 murder of Donovan Thomas?
I did.
Can you describe for the jury how you, in general, conduct that?
Yeah, so I was asked, basically given a list of phone numbers and associated users for those phone numbers and asked, hey, can you tell us when these associated numbers talk to each other? on January 10th and into January 11th of 2015. So I reviewed call detail records for each of those numbers and then saw, hey, when they called this other known or associated number, pulled that out and date and time. So I made a list of every time any associated or known number I was asked to review called another one of those same pool of known or associated numbers.
Now, Agent Bernie, before coming into court today, did you have an opportunity to review some physical boards?
I did.
Can you briefly go through just the last four and the name associated with the numbers that you conducted toll analysis on?
Yep. So I looked at the 1990 number associated with Dolly Greer, the 9220 associated with Brian Williams, the 9596 number associated with Jeffrey Williams, the 6080 associated with Demise McMullen, 5726 Quindarius Zachary, a 3904 number also associated with Jeffrey Williams, the 8008 Javaris Bradford number, 3145 number associated with Justin Cobb, and then a 2643 associated with Kelvin Treadwell, 8935 associated with Antonio Sledge, a 5991 number associated with Kenneth Copeland, and then an 8553.
Okay, let me just skip past this for interesting shit.
On the middle of the screen, it says date, demise.
5 and 80 with Kevin Treadwell calling Demise McMullen. And what is the last call depicted on this first slide? What is the time and who is calling who?
So this is at 7:39. The 2643 number again places a phone call to 9596 that lasts approximately 7 seconds.
Now, when you've conducted toll analysis, is this a small, medium, or large amount of activity between these numbers? Sure, no. So first is 6080 associated. See any connection in what I just wrote on this whiteboard? Why?
See the columns, and then I can of the records that we're looking at. Column C is the dialed digits number. Oh,
column K?
Yep, at the top right. There we go. So now we can see.
Okay. They don't really like detail it in layman's terms here, but basically they're saying that Birdman was also called, which I'm like, this is like two violent incidents that they're saying they call Birdman right after. Wayne's bus getting shot up, nut dying.
I request that be handled tomorrow instead of today. That's fine. So I'll set that aside for now.
Okay.
From that time, that jail call that the jurors just heard, did in fact Mr. Winfrey enter a guilty plea? I objected. That guilty plea was vacated and found to be coerced by the Georgia Supreme Court in Winfrey, W-I-N-F-R-E-Y versus State.
Right.
By the way, the judge is still agreeing, and by the way, just giving the prosecution the business by agreeing with everything except the mistrial for the defense.
Going on to the next.
Listen to this.
At Waters Road, and the caller.
The prosecutor's trying to have them. Oh, by the way, there's finally a guy. Yo, you could tell these two black attorneys. No disrespect to them, I love my black females and everything, but still, they've been fumbling this case. They bring a white guy from the prosecutor's office to now try to, get this thing under handle, and he gets sunned too.
Notices that her vehicle window is shot out the day that she's making this call.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a brief 911 call where she's calling to let them know that her car window has been shot out. She doesn't know who shot her car window out, but she's calling the police when she walks outside and notices her vehicle in her driveway with the window shot out from a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And so the objection was confrontation clause and hearsay because it's not an ongoing emergency. The state's position is it's not a confrontation clause issue because she is not making this phone call for purposes of future prosecution. She doesn't even know who did it or give her thoughts of who might have done it. And in terms of hearsay, although the shooting itself happens prior to her walking out and seeing her window, the state feels that there's two reasons of a hearsay exception. One being a present sense impression in terms of she walks outside and notices her car window is shattered from a bullet and she calls 911.
All right. Essentially, just more drama. The big thing to take away is that they slightly implicate Birdman in some of this, but nothing that they could charge him once again. Also, the prosecutors are being told they're wasting time, wasting resources, also just doing too much. And also, we get to find out that YSL members were, it appears that Young Thug got rich and they felt like he weren't contributing as much, which we always hear in every criminal story, whether the shooters didn't get paid, this person who was doing all the work feels like they weren't compensated, right? So we're seeing a little bit of that with Thug as well, okay? Other than that, I think we were pretty much caught up on the YSL trial. Like, there's not too much here to fucking, break down. It's not that interesting. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll just move on for now. Did y'all see this? So, in a podcast that came out recently, there were some claims made by a few people that discussed Kanye West's life or relationship with his wife, Bianca Censori. Now, his podcast is the Pillow Talk podcast, and I got to tell you that one of these women, I don't know if all of them, sex worker. Regardless, this interesting piece of info came out. Check this out.
Kinky shit.
I sent them 5 girls. I'm happy
Did
to
you
say.
really?
Yeah, I'm happy to say.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
I swear, Liam, have I sent 5 people to Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't sign an NDA. I can say it.
Okay, pimp. That's crazy.
I never got a thank you. I never even got to talk to Kanye.
You didn't even get a thank you?
I never even spoke to Kanye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
just doing it for the love of the game.
Well, what is cool? What is cool is that he would request the girls that were on this show that week. So it's
so he's a fan of the show.
That's what I like.
Okay. Wow.
That's what I like. And that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Any celebrity, Zoe?
I never understood these kinky shit.
I sent them 5 girls. I'm happy.
Did
to
you
say.
really?
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Okay, so I don't know this podcast, but apparently they're saying that Kanye West has watched a podcast. Oh, sorry. I'm looking up one more thing. Okay. So, apparently Kanye West has watched this podcast. Apparently this podcast is more porn star stuff. You could tell it's porn star stuff / sex work stuff because their goddamn sponsor is Jerkmate, which clearly is probably some sexual shit. Anyway, if you thought that was odd, and this is what I was saying, we've heard a lot of these allegations about Kanye West's sexual appetite and the stuff he's into. This also matched with it, right? So about 2 days ago, it said that Kanye West allegedly got his wife, Bianca Censori, a porn star for Christmas. That sounded wild. That sounded like some Adam 22 shit. It's that Kanye West hooked his wife up with a porn star as a Christmas gift, according to the podcast host Ryan Pownall. Speaking on his show, he said he got his wife dread for Christmas. I don't know what's a dread. Referring to it's a male adult film star who's famed for being well hung. Pause. Pownall also claimed that Kanye would request women who guessed it on the show. Some women are porn actresses themselves. And once he arranged for 5 women to meet with a Chicago star. He said, I sent him 5 girls. I'm happy to say I didn't sign an NDA. I can say it. Never got a thank you. Never got to talk to Kanye. What is cool, though, is that he would request girls that were on the show this week.
But there was this really hot guy.
But the first time, I'm just going to cradle.
I mean this in a nice way. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind.
Well, in Australia, I always get carded, and the drinking age there is 18.
I'm trying to see if we can play the.
If you want to see my videos early, extended, and
Like, what age would you like?
It's more a.
You guys blame it on Zoe because she turned me out. Personally, I think smaller dicks. That's why we're such good.
It depends.
It's on it, like
because my.
TBD. We'll TBD the cut.
Okay, fine.
All right. Okay.
Are you good at twerking? I've never.
Okay.
Never. She does have like.
I'm trying to figure out when did they talk about Kanye. Okay, here we go. When is the Kanye stuff? We're only here for Kanye, right? It's probably here. Right.
As a fan, I couldn't watch the Dread one. I never have, never will. Not even.
Almost, and the next day you're in like so much pain, but no, like
that's why I like uncut though. Uncut huge dick can honestly ram into me, and like I will be
full. And I think it was because he's uncut.
Yeah, see?
It's awareness.
I'm telling you,
it's awareness.
It's like she's been with hundreds of people. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can like go count how many I've been
like
with.
I couldn't watch.
She's never.
I see that.
Is it because it's
yeah. It's just white. The truth is, white guys jerk off to white porn, black guys jerk off to black porn because you want to pretend it's your dick. That's all.
Yes, blackest
then there's
dick
like the third
possible,
pool.
Like
yeah.
Pick only black guys, and he said it's 85% white nerds that are like, I want to see her get destroyed.
Tech ever tick. He did it.
And yeah, I can say it.
Oh, here
Hey, really?
Yeah.
The crazy
Dread for Christmas.
by Dread, and he was never taken.
He likes that shit.
Yeah.
He likes actually.
I sent him stuff by Dread, and he was like, I want videos of you getting.
Hold on. Here's it.
That's true because I feel like I get a lot of.
By the way, this girl, she used to be on like Adam and No Jumper. She was on my boy Annoying stream. Like she randomly, she was like, "Yo, I think she looks good." She randomly was like, "Yo, I want to fuck Ak," and but she like a porn star. She fucks everybody. I think she just be clout chasing type shit. But yeah, she a sex worker. She be doing all that type of stuff. I think No Jumper had her on contract. My boy Adam was taking 30%. I won't spill the full of his business, but he told me how much he made managing her, and I said, "Damn, Adam was a pimp."
Like DMs being like, "I want to see you take the."
It's not a race thing. It's just you pretend it's you.
Do you really feel like that's true? Because I feel like I get a lot of like DMs being like, "I want to see you take the biggest, blackest
then there's
dick
like the third
possible."
pool.
Like
yeah.
I was talking to the owner of Blacked at EVN, and I was like, "Let me ask you a question. Is your demographic only black guys?" And he said it's 85% white nerds that are like, I want to see her get destroyed by 10 black dudes.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right.
Yeah. Back when Kanye used to text me, he would be like, I want videos of you getting fucked by the biggest dick you've ever taken.
He likes that shit.
Yeah.
He likes actually.
What?
I sent him stuff by Dread, and he was like, I want bigger. And I was like, how much bigger do you think
Doesn't
it
exist.
gets? Like,
he got his wife Dread for Christmas. That was his
He
Christmas.
probably honestly did.
That's
I feel like
so
they're in the
sweet.
into like the craziest kinky shit.
I sent them 5 girls. I'm happy
Did
to
you
say.
really?
Yeah, I'm happy to say.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
I swear, Liam, have I sent 5 people to Kanye? Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't sign an NDA. I can say it.
Okay, pimp.
That's crazy.
I never got a thank you.
Wait,
I never even got to talk
you
to
didn't
Kanye.
even get a thank you?
I never even spoke to Kanye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Just doing it for the love of the game.
Well, what is cool?
Mhm.
What is cool is that like he would request the girls that were on this show that week. So it's like
so he's a fan of the show.
that's what I like.
Okay, wow.
That's what I like. And that's enough for me. You know.
Yeah.
Any celebrity, Zoe?
I never understood.
Yeah, Kanye West kinks are kind of odd, man. Like, I remember reading that lawsuit and I was just like, damn, this kind of depicts a guy who maybe he's just had so much, like, pussy over the years. Like, he's just on some other shit now. I mean, I did hear when he broke up with Kim K, like, he would just invite these models out. He would offer them whatever they wanted. Like, yo, I give you $50,000 to go on a shopping spree. I just want to have a threesome or a foursome with you, and you. And I was hearing these stories. I was like, yo, is Kanye that fucking horny? And I don't know if he's necessarily that horny, but he's that rich. So, like, not only is he that rich, it's Kanye. So, apparently he's, like, really into some other shit. Which I don't know if he's always been into it, because Kanye from Chicago, right? Like, certain shit you're not supposed to be into, right? So, I don't know. But I heard about that. Anyway, Kanye, who's currently married to his wife, Bianca Censori, even though this podcast allegedly, has made claims that the one we just watched, they said that Kanye got... Hold it. Can I even Google this person? His name is Dread. How do you spell his name? Yo, chat. I Googled this nigga. I think I can show it. I Googled, look, Dread porn star. And they can't, every picture is blurred out. Every picture is blurred out, chat. Every picture is blurred out. Looks like an older guy. Whatever, cool. Wow. Every picture is fucking blurred out. That's the guy, right? Why would you get your wife? That's odd to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never took Kanye as a cuck. You know why? Bro, he felt so offended that maybe Meek Mill or like Van Jones or Drake fucked Kim K. That don't sound like a cuck to me. That sounds like a nigga that got some pride. That'd be like, yo, bro, you're not gonna fuck my girl. Now, if I'm listening to this podcast, Kanye is a cuck. And Kanye is imagine getting your girl a man for Christmas. That's wild. Now, there was rumors that they were broken up. And TMZ ran an article saying their marriage was on the rocks. They said Kanye and Bianca Censori are headed for divorce after TMZ has learned that the couple hit a rough patch in their almost 2-year marriage. I don't know what the dynamic is between them. It feels like she just shuts the... Let me tell you this. Kanye looked like he's found a girl that could listen. Right? It's a multiple sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ, Ye and Bianca have been telling people they have split a few weeks ago, with the Yeezy architect heading down to Australia to spend some time with his family since the split. While there's no word on what prompted the split or who pulled the plug on the relationship, we've been told that Ye has been telling people close to him that he plans to live in Tokyo and divorce Bianca. The rapper was spotted flying solo to the Japanese capital on more than one occasion. And apparently Kanye was seen enjoying a meal at a local Jamaican restaurant, and she was not there prior to his excursion. Okay, cool. So the whole thing was that he's not with her anymore. He said the couple was last photographed September 20th when she wore her signature nearly naked style for a shopping spree with Ye. Now, they put that to rest with supposedly a recent picture. Let me see if I can find it. That's not it. There's a new picture of them in Tokyo. Yeah. So there's some new pictures that they're in Tokyo. They're not, it seems like they're not divorced. And look at this. It looks like they're like, happily in love and shit like that. So, I mean, it looks like they're good, truth be told. Again, I will say this about Kanye. Yo, Kanye, my brother, I know you burnt out. You have been up 10 billion allegedly and then been down in debt. At this point, you don't give a fuck. When a nigga could not shave his mustache and his beard and look like this with no lineup, he don't give a fuck or he's too rich, okay? The point is this. This woman right here, I don't think she's dumb at all. Everybody keeps saying she's dumb because she's doing all these things. I think she's getting all the benefits of these shopping sprees right now, but whenever they break up, the lawsuit of a lifetime is going to come. And I think Kanye should be aware of that. She's going to file a lawsuit on suing you for all the shit she's going to say she wasn't down with. You force her to wear a certain type of clothing. You force her to act a certain type of way. She couldn't speak freely. You were holding her against her will. Like, it's going to come. And I don't know if Kanye West knows that, but I think she's very cognizant of that. And whenever she hops off that train, she's expected to try to get at least a couple tens of millions of dollars out of Kanye. And I think that's why she's actually putting up with most of the shit we're seeing now. Now, I don't know if Kanye is that, cognizant, but he should know. Somebody said he's not Diddy relaxed. It's not about if he's Diddy. Look at the relationship he has with the woman. She doesn't speak. She dresses how he wants her to dress. She does what he wants to do. We live in the age of feminism now. All somebody got to do is get in her ear and be like, yo, damn, you couldn't do A, B, C, and D? And he was holding over your head that he was paying your bills? Yo, you could get some money from this. So I ultimately think she's going to get paid or try to get paid from Kanye. And is going to be using her whole experience with him by being in this relationship. So we'll see what happens. Real quick. Was really our top story leading in, but FBG Duck's mama. She's actually suing Lil Durk King Von estate over the killing of her son. Okay, the mother of the mother of FBG Duck has filed an explosive lawsuit on Wednesday, which implicates rap star Lil Durk and King Von in her son's gang-related killing in the Gold Coast. FBG Duck, whose real name is Carlton Weekly, was gunned down by a group of masked men as he waited to enter a Dolce & Gabbana store in August 2020. His girlfriend, Cachet Williams, and another man, Davon Brinson, was also wounded in the attack and named as plaintiffs in the suit. The list of defendants is wide-ranging, including Durk, the estate of King Von, their high-profile record labels, which they're going to want to say profited from the murder of Duck, which, by the way, I'm going to be honest with you, they might have a point. Durk dropped songs that was clearly referencing Duck afterwards. He literally have a song called Should've Ducked. Might have a point. So the city of Chicago is being sued, Dolce & Gabbana, 2 private security firms, and the 6 members and associates of O Block faction of the Black Disciples who were convicted in Duck's slain earlier this year. The mom, Lashina Weekly, Mama Duck, was expected to announce a lawsuit at the downtown offices of Dinin Zulu Law Group, which is following the case. Duck's murder stemmed from a bitter feud between O-Block and Duck's Tukaville factions of the Gangsta Disciples, which was memorialized in a series of violent rap songs, including scathing diss between Duck and Vaughn. Although Vaughn was fatally shot in Atlanta long before the 3-month O-Block trial started, he was identified as the leader in the gang set and was accused of placing a bounty on Duck's head. Piggybacking largely on the evidence that was laid bare at trial, the lawsuit filed in Cook County Court holds that Dirk's record label, Only the Family, or OTF, was a criminal enterprise itself. The label, which included Vaughn as a signee, has held contracts with the media giant Sony and other labels, which allegedly welcome artists engaged in criminal activity. Now, I've seen Adam speak about this, and I don't know if it's still on his page. I'll put up what he said, then I'll give you my opinion. He said this.
Oh my God, Mama Duck. You know, I always want to have your back, but sometimes you just be doing the goofiest shit ever. This has got to be one of the lowest of the lows in the history of drill music, that she has taken it upon herself to sue Lil Durk, King Von's estate, Dolce & Gabbana for not having adequate security outside of their store, etc. Like, just reading through the news articles about this is some of the craziest shit I ever seen. Mama Duck, newsflash. Your son was embroiled in a gang war. Anytime one of his ops died, he promptly made songs about it, posted about it on social media. He was no better than the rest. Long live Duck, but he was on the same exact bullshit that Dirk, Vaughn, etc. were on. And now you're out here filing a lawsuit just because Dirk happens to be rich. Like, this is some real sad shit. And, man, I'm going to be real. I hope it don't work out for you, because this is the most hypocritical thing I've seen maybe ever.
Now, I'll give my opinion. It's so ironic with Adam saying this. Adam, a white man who, come on, let's, they're about the X's and O's and dollars and cents. The reality of this is this, okay? Well, I do believe and I agree that Duck was involved in a beef that was deeper than rap, and there was a lot of deaths and bodies that piled up. Here's the reality of it too. Dirk and his comrades has made a career off of dissing and off of beefing with these guys. And here's the reality about drill music, which people have never thought about. It's not to the victor goes the spoils. It's to the victims goes the spoils. So when you're alive and you're making millions of dollars, it's like TK making The Race, basically bragging about running off on house arrest and cutting off his ankle monitor while he was facing a murder case where he took someone's life. It's very viable and plausible that those victims themselves want to say, yo, all that money that you're getting from talking about you smoking on Duck and should have ducked, we are owed some of that. So I can't be a hypocrite and be like, no, Mama Duck shouldn't sue. Now, is Mama Duck, like let me tell you this. Suing has nothing to do with snitching. Okay? In my opinion. If you're filing a lawsuit, that might be the only way to recuperate your losses or to get what you think you're owed. And I can't be here and say that because Mama Duck is filing a lawsuit, it means she's telling. What it tells me is that Mama Duck has realized that there's hurt on both sides, but primarily from the death of your son downward, only one side got incredibly rich. And that's why people sue, to get money. Not to get justice, to get money. Now, you might be like, oh, well, Mama Duck was celebrating a lot of things he was in. So, if she shouldn't get paid from that particular action. This is a civil suit. I get it. Completely. Anyway.
Many, many runners are inspiring, but this story is an incredible journey of perseverance.
Yeah, this man.
Sorry.
That made major headlines 4 years ago. The mother of the rapper killed that day in the Gold Coast is suing another rapper. She claims that he and his record labels.
Yo, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Listen, street rules don't exist, and the reality is, not because you are better at killing or avoiding getting killed, means you could use the death of my son to be a promotion tactic for your career, especially when you had something to do with him dying. Now, this goes more to King Von's estate than it goes to Dirk, because I still can't see how they have tied Dirk's stance on the whole thing to him getting these guys killed. But when it comes to King Von, it's a lot different.
Profited from the 2020 shooting. NBC5's Chela Vacheski has the story.
It is one of Chicago's most exclusive retail corridors, Oak Street, just off Michigan Avenue. But in August of 2020, Oak Street became a murder scene when Carlton Weekly, also known by his rap name FGB Duck, was gunned down.
FBG, my brother.
While shopping for a birthday gift for his son.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about him.
Now his family is coming forward with a lawsuit, trying to tie his murder to another Chicago rapper, Dirk Banks, who goes by the name Lil Durk.
Our complaint law lays out that a $100,000 bounty was placed on the life of FBG Duck to have him killed.
A bounty that was the result of a rivalry between two violent South Side gangs, one of them called the O-Block. 6 O-Block gang members were convicted of Weekly's death in January.
These individuals murdered Mr. Weekly as part of their effort to maintain or increase their position in the O-Block.
The lawsuit alleges Dirk's OTF label and other music companies affiliated with it profited from the gang war, fueled by social media and drill rap music.
The threatening, the killing, and then the celebration of the killing and the continued killing, all on the name of profit.
Attorneys say they want to send a message to the record industry.
As a company, when you realize that you have a dangerous product and you pushing that dangerous product out to the public, you have a responsibility to ensure that
I believe that, if they're suing, so he was signed to Empire at the time. Yeah, he was signed to Empire at the time. I think a record labels is going to make sure they get out of this lawsuit by the time, this pre-trial stuff is done. We haven't seen successfully. We've seen lawsuits. We haven't seen successfully people sue a label and literally blame them for the activities that maybe an artist did, and then use the idea of, well, we're suing you because you made money off promoting the behavior or you promoted the act of whatever they did wrong. We just haven't seen that really be successful, because there's been lawsuits all over the place where people are like, well, hey, we have to sue you because you're the backbone towards this criminal behavior in terms of a label, and you're like encouraging it. And I can't speak for everywhere else, but I've seen it just not work. Honestly. So I don't know, man. I have no problem with Mama Duck doing this. I think people should realize this is the cost of drill music. If you've made millions of dollars by clowning the death of somebody else who might be your op, and you get famous, their family might sue you because, again, here's how it works in civil court. When you win the criminal case and all 4 people, or all, how many people when it comes to the O-Block situation, they went to prison for life. When that case is won, it almost damn near becomes a formality for the people who are thinking about lawsuits, because a jury already agreed with the criminal case. You know what I mean? So usually, especially when you've found guilty or you pled guilty, they're gonna think it's a slam dunk when it comes to the whole thing with, we have you on a criminal case. A civil case, you should just pay up, honestly. Right? Okay. All right. Yeah, chat. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm finna call it tonight again. I still didn't get to 6 hours, man. I gotta stop streaming so fucking late, bro. Yo, chat, it's 2:30 on the East Coast. And I do have a few more topics, but I'm gonna push it till tomorrow. I think the J. Cole thing fucked me up a bit, so I didn't get to do all the topics that I needed to do. I'll kind of read you a couple topics that we're gonna just have to table for tomorrow. Yo, I gotta get on at noon, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I gotta do this G League player topic. I did the Bianca and Kanye stuff, even though I think that was kind of mid. Whatever. Biggie's mom giving Gene Deal instructions to like keep hammering at Diddy. Pause. We got to do that. Talking about 6ix9ine's deal, we got to talk about that. And Diddy, it's very interesting. I have a few other names, and I'm wondering why we haven't heard their name yet, or I'm wondering if they've been involved in the lawsuits and they've been paying off. So I'll get to that tomorrow. But we're going to talk about a few other things. So there's a male escort claiming, this is some Diddy stuff, claiming that they got paid $6 million in hush money. Okay? Jodeci was then named in a lawsuit. Liza Gardner. They finally named someone, which, by the way, you know what's going to happen in the next 4 months? Names are going to drop. If these names are really true, and these names are really, I'm not saying, let's not say true, but if they were really involved, names are going to come out because I don't think people are trying to pay. And then also there were 2 people that they're saying were affiliates of Diddy that contracted the herpes virus but was passing it in the freak-offs, which that's crazy. Also, Lil Baby tried to upgrade on his girl or his baby mama, Jada Waiter, and a lot of people been talking about that. So we'll get to all that tomorrow, chat. We got to 5 hours today, and with all things said, we could do a little bit better. So let's get back tomorrow and see if we could do all these topics early. Get to some jokes, get to some fun, maybe some Discord shit, and probably even there's a few people who want to debate with me, some industry dudes. They want to get on here and actually talk some shit, so maybe we get that done tomorrow. Okay? Chat, I do want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love you guys for all the support. Every single time I look at, how much you guys support me, whether it's in terms of streams, watching the clips back, hitting me up saying, yo, hey, Ak, we want you to cover this, or, watching other content that I do. I appreciate you guys. So let's keep it there for tonight. I did 5 hours. It's okay. If I don't do 6, I don't feel too happy, but I do appreciate you guys, and I plan to see you guys tomorrow. If you're on the East Coast, it's 2:30, go to sleep. If you're on the West Coast, don't get into nothing that's going to get you in trouble, bro. It's, what is it? It's 11:30 there? All right. Do your thing. All right, people, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully earlier. What time did I get on stream today? 9? I think 9. 9 or 10. All right. All right. Grand says, check the DM. What's going on in the DMs? Okay. Ooh, I got the full lawsuit. Oh, shit. Yo, this lawsuit? Okay. So you know what I'm going to do? When I come back tomorrow, I'll just start with this lawsuit. I'll break it down. Oh, my God. I got the whole thing. They're suing Empire, UMG, Alamo, C Murder, Kenny Mack, Los, C Thing, Moonwop, Dirk, OTF, Only the Family, Davon Bennett, or the estate because he passed away. Oh no, they sue him. He's dead though. Estate, they sue his estate separately. God damn. Forever and a Day. Who is that? Oh, Davon Bennett owned the whole thing. Ooh, oh my God. Let's get into this tomorrow. First things first. Nah, let's do that. All right, I do have the lawsuit on my phone. Somebody sent it to me. All right, Grant. Yeah, Grant. I'm gonna hit you back. Chat. I'll be back tomorrow. Love y'all. Thank you guys for all the donations. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys watched the whole 6 hours, I appreciate you so much. I'll be back on tomorrow. Please set your notifications. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, King Akademiks, the Academy channel, the Academy HQ. If you're watching via Twitch, please get a subscription. Don't deal with all them ads, but also hit the follow button as well. If you're watching via Rumble, have a good old time. You guys can become a member over there as well. And if you're watching via, I feel like there's some other way to watch. Nothing. That's it. Meta. If you're watching via Meta, just have a good time. All right, chat. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys' efforts and appreciate you guys fuck with me.
Man, first off, I want to say RIP to Foolio, man. My condolences before I speak the facts of how, you feel me, life really works. The energy that you put out into the universe is the energy that you will receive back. And I really think that people like Foolio, Young and Ace, and all those people, they're products of their environments, man. They grew up, you feel me, and that's all they knew. Kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Like, you grow up in poor neighborhoods and you're around the people, oh, who's the one gang all the money? The drug dealers, the scammers, the ones robbing people. Like, that's what they look up to. And, there's always different sides, bro. Different gangs, all that. I feel bad for Foolio, bro, because I, like, ever since he got shot in the foot and I seen the picture, I'm just like, bro, who wants to live like this? And like Akademiks said, he probably said, bro, it's my birthday. Like, I had to be on edge every single day. And the one day he let loose, he got drunk, he got lit, he was enjoying himself. He lost his life on his birthday, bro. Like, I kept seeing comments of people saying, oh, his birthday gift was death. It's like, the thing with something like that is he joked about someone else dying on their birthday. Like, the 23 dude, I'm pretty sure he made if you look up the When I See You Foolio song, like, he was, like, at the graveyard, like, doing all that. Like, the energy you put out is what you're going to receive back. This is a prime example. Like, leave all that dissing stuff alone. Now Foolio's gonna be, you feel me, like, every diss song, like, everyone from ATK and all those people, they're all gonna drop their diss songs on Foolio now. And he's just gonna make their careers get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, it's crazy to say. I don't know if a lot of you guys believe in God and stuff, and I never want to wish, like, bad on somebody, but bro, the way Foolio lived his life and the antics that he went on with, I hope that he is in a better place, but most likely, you feel me, he's looking up right now, if you get what I'm saying. He's looking up at all of us. Not down on us, he's looking up. Yeah. But bro, the whole situation is just sad, bro. Like, certain interviews I listen to Foolio, I don't think Foolio is necessarily a bad person. It's just, like, all these people, they have hand their heart, because actions and reactions. Oh, you killed my homeboy, so I'm gonna kill yours. You killed my brother, so I'm gonna kill yours. You killed my girlfriend, so I want to kill your family. Like, it's just a never ending cycle. And now the people on the other side, they're gonna laugh, giggle, hee hee ha ha. Oh, Fulio's dead. I mean, Foolio put it on into the universe heavy. He was dissing everybody, laughing at it. If Young and Ace died, Foolio would be having a field day right now. So I don't blame Young and Ace for anything that he's doing. You feel me? You can't be mad at Young and Ace for what he's doing right now, because Foolio would be doing the same exact thing. So hopefully they pop it while it lasts, bro. Foolio, you feel me? I'm just gonna say or assume he died doing what he loved doing, bro. Like, he 26 is old for like the type of lifestyle he was living. And also, one thing I'd want to say, if you know all your ops are in Florida and they all want to kill you, bro, and they're probably lurking your social medias, like, your birthday, if his birthday is the 23rd, if your birthday is the 23rd, and you know damn well, bro, that your ops has a homeboy named 23, and you're posting up in your story this, that, oh, having a good time, bro. Every single one of your birthdays, that's probably when they're trying to hunt you down and get their get back. It's literally, it's like a perfect thing. Oh, you dissed my homeboy, you did this, you did that. His name was 23. Okay, now you're gonna die on your birthday, like he died on his birthday, and we call him 23, and your birthday's on the 23rd. Like, what's all the coincidences in one, bro? Hey, man, it's a lot more I really want to say, but Foolio, man. That's all you really could say, man. Now everyone's gonna be sipping Don Julio. You feel me? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I hope all this stuff stops, bro. I hope the killing stops. I hope everything could just end, but man, we all know it's never gonna end. Now the other side's gonna retaliate. Hopefully, man, something could happen. Or they're just gonna end up all killing each other off, but who knows? And let me know in the comments below your thoughts on everything. RIP Julio Foolio. Man, I wish nothing but the best for your family. I know they're mourning you crazy right now. And yeah, it's your boy, Big X News, and I'm out.